I ain't getting no Pepsi unless it's the delicious taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar, not sponsored. Allow me to sip on my said Pepsi Zero Sugar, not sponsored. Alrighty, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Overwatch 2. You already know what day it is. It's Mourning Mondays, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, it's time for mourning. If you're a Browns fan, that is. That's right, the Patriots won today. A very strange turn of events, considering how many people in Patriots Unfiltered were just dissing everybody, bro. Like I think they uploaded on Thursday and they were like, yo, IDK about that guy, and it's like, what are you talking about? And it's like, well, Bill Belichick said in a conference that he said that the Browns were a well-coached team, so I don't know, man. You know, the Patriots kind of, they're not the best, and everyone's like, you know what? I have faith in them. And I'm like, you know what, guys? I have faith in him too. Until the game started, and well, we'll talk about all that right now. Anywho, today's game. Quite a strange game today, cause like the game starts right, and it's like, all right, it's Brown's ball. You know, it gets kicked off to them, yada yada yada. So. The Patriots must have just, you know, played a prank on the Browns, because like literally 5 seconds later, not even it's the second play, right? It's second down, and then the homeboy Kyle Duggar comes in, right, and he intercepts that ball. Like immediately, it's just like, oh, game time, and then they're like, huh, you wanted to play football? All right, we'll play some football. And then what the? And homeboy Zappy's in. Yeah, that's right. Mac Jones is still out. But it's okay, because we got Zappy. And Zappy today was actually playing really well. Now, I say that to say this, and this isn't even Zappy's fault. It's just, with all the times that the Patriots were in the red zone, right? They couldn't do anything right to save their lives. Like the amount of like I counted like almost 8 downs worth of everything in a row, because they punted it off or something with a field goal, and then they got it back and they were right back over there in the red zone. 8 downs. And did they score a touchdown? No. You know what happened? The first points were a field goal. It's like, well, all right, we're back at this again. And then the Browns respond with another field goal. And it's like, all right, cool, so we're going to be doing this too. And it was actually like that for quite a while. Like, it was 3-3 for a hot minute. Like, it even got to the point to where so you know how last week's episode was titled Fun with Flags? I retract that statement. This week's freaking game was fun with flags, because I think the Patriots actually broke a record for how many flags could be in the first quarter or the first something. Like, Jesus Christ almighty, dude. I think with like the amount of flags that there were, the Patriots were at like first down and like 29 yards. It was horrible. Like, it's like, what am I paying to watch here? I just realized nobody is a DPS person, but I don't know how to play DPS, so kind of screwed here. I keep my statement from the last part too. Overwatch is not the game I should be playing for this. I'm concentrating too much on this stupid game instead of talking about the Patriots. So that's pretty much all that happens in the first quarter. I guess Zappy fumbles or something and yada yada yada. I don't know. I'm looking at my notes. I'm trying to concentrate on this freaking donkey game. And the second quarter starts with the Patriots defense absolutely just holding off the Browns. Like like everybody out here dissing Patriot defense, like, oh, their numbers aren't that good. The numbers, bro, they held off Lions and Brown defenses, right? Yeah, everyone's out here dissing them, like, bro, they said no fourth down conversion, and then there were like a couple flags that gave the Patriots yardage, but because it's the Patriots we're talking about, they do absolutely nothing with it, and you know, Zappy just kind of blows it. I don't know. They ended up doing all right though, at least in the first half, because finally Drought just disappears because homeboy Ramondre Stevenson, bro, just comes in. He runs. I think it was like a 31-yard touchdown that he finally manages to make. I am so sick of this dude. Honeymoon phase is over. I hate this game now. That's pretty much all I can recall. Literally just Ramondre just making an absolute banger of a touchdown. And Zappy throws an absolute banger, bro. Like, this man just, like, launches it. Like, I don't remember the yards, but I know it was enough, bro. To Giannu Smith. Like, oh my god, bro. But yeah, he launches this thing, dude. And they're like, oh my god. Everyone's, like, losing their minds. They're like, oh my, he did something. He did something besides just choke. And then after that, he throws it to Tyquan Thornton? All I know is his last name is confusing. So he throws it to him and touchdown. And that pretty much solidified the game because everything after that was just struggling. Like actual struggles for the Browns. And everything afterwards, I had to get ready for work, so I wasn't really paying attention, and it kind of makes me sad because now I can't really comment on the rest of the game. I saw like the start of the fourth quarter I saw here, and then after that I had to see everything else on my way to work, which sucked because I couldn't watch anything. I not really watch, but I couldn't like write anything down, and normally that's how I actually have the commentary because, as you could tell from the first 2 episodes of Mourning Monday, I'm just babbling like a complete idiot trying to remember everything that happened. So me writing all of this stuff down is what, you know, lets me have the things that I have to talk about. Oh, I also have I guess there was a sack and an interception, but again, I was getting ready for work, so I couldn't really look at it. I'm just like I said, everything's based off what I wrote down. Oh, look, it's me! That's it? I swear I did more. Oh, and then the fourth quarter, that's right. Alright, so fourth quarter was weird, right? Because there are moments where the calls really do matter at this point in the game, because it goes from like a 2 touchdown game to a 1 touchdown game, right? And then the ball gets fumbled, but Peoples-Jones, that's a legitimate player, Peoples-Jones, guys, gets the ball, but he bats it. And because it was technically a fumble and he just yeeted it, it is no bueno. So that pretty much ruins everything for the Browns, because then they have to go for a field goal instead of trying to get a touchdown. And then that leads to freaking Bailey Zapping running like 400 yards away from the freaking goal, even though they were like right there. And then that leads to them having to punt. And then Bailey the punter, not Bailey the Zappy, misses the punt. Now, that punt could have made everything like a lot easier for the Patriots, at least more easier than it already was. But because he missed it, everything, oh, not this again. So they punt the shield, not the shield. Oh my god, I'm staring. This is why I should just do not live commentary. So they return the ball, right? And then I guess the ball gets caught by someone. Then it gets booted off by a Brown. The ball comes loose, so hey, that's a free ball, right? You grab that thing, you hold on to it. And then as it was coming down, one of the Browns guys got it, but they couldn't get it because their body went outside of the field. And that means that it's no bueno. Right? You still with me? Because I'm still just as confused. Commentators are like, alright, so this could actually be really good for the Browns, and it could be really bad for the Patriots, because that means that the Browns have more chance to score now. So they review the play because it was such a weird thing that happened. And I swear to God, if I get hit by one more song. So in the end, it ended up being a Patriot ball because homeboy was, I think it was Peoples-Jones too. He was out of bounds. Well, he caught the ball, or like at some point when he was trying to catch the ball, and that automatically made it Patriot ball. And it's like, cool. So homeboy Zappy goes in and just gets a touchdown, right? And then once more, freaking they're punting the ball again, and then they pretty much just gut punch one of the receivers, the running guys, special teams, and they're like, he gets it, and bam, Patriot ball again. But then they had to review the play, because of course they did. It's the Patriots, you always have to review a play. And they're like, nah fam, that's a fumble, that's Patriot ball. And it's like, let's go. And that pretty much helped to solidify the entire game as well. Oh my gosh, if I get hit with one, I might genuinely just... Wow, I've been recording for 24 minutes and I haven't even got to... That's pretty much the end of the game. Everything else was just GG, no re. Alright, cool. That's awesome. That's amazing. I might just try a different recording method next time. I might just have the footage in the background and I'm just going to be sitting here talking. Wow, look, I'm so sick of this. So yeah, the Patriots won, woohoo, 3-3, even in Cleveland, as the kids say. And oh boy, am I ready for next week for the Browns. Justin Fields, I hope you're ready to get absolutely mollywopped by the Patriots. I'm gonna be actually, no, because that's there is no Mourning Mondays next week. It's gonna be something Tuesdays. Well, so thank you for watching this horrible Patriot recap. I'm going to keep sipping on my Pepsi Zero Sugar, not sponsored. And I'll see you next week for Mourning Mondays on a Tuesday. Yeah. But still, on Tuesday.